Hello, my name is Erik Rodríguez. I am the writer of Knuckle Games, and I'm here to answer a few questions about my play. The first question comes from Andrew Cervantes, who wrote the play Lola, and Sophie Goldstein, who wrote the play Rosa. They're pretty much a similar question. Is this part of a larger piece? Do you have plans to make it into a full-length play? If so, what do you think you'd like to highlight more? This is not a part of a larger piece, like a full-length, yet. This question did make me ask around, like, my cast and, a friend or two, if I should explore this piece deeper. Like, should I make it to a full length? Can you guys see it as a larger piece? And most of them said yes. And ever since, I've been considering it, and yeah, I think I would like to explore this, and get develop it into a larger piece, whether it's a full-length play or maybe a one act. But I don't know. It feels like I have enough material to work with to turn it into a full-length play. I might still keep it just the two characters. Them diving into family issues, the trauma, the toxic masculinity that has been passed down from generation to generation. But yeah, that's probably one thing I would like to highlight more. That and boxing culture. Do a little bit of more research on boxing culture and apply it to a play a little bit more. The next question is from Emmanuel Loarca. He wrote the play Nanarkan. The question is, it's clear why Crystal wants the gloves, but why does Anthony? Is it to hold on to his manhood? This question, yeah, this is something that I still have yet to fully, explore. My main focus, the protagonist of my play, I consider it to be Crystal. So I kind of mainly focus on her and what the gloves meant to her. But yeah, it's not so clear what the gloves mean to Anthony. And that is something that I would like to highlight for future drafts, longer drafts. If I turn this into a full-length play, because right now, we discussed it. I discussed it with my cast, and right now, the gloves, right now, what they mean to Anthony, it's really just how this one is. It's really just to maintain the status quo of the world of the play. For Anthony to keep this image of the favorite and the favored one, which in his eyes and his view, it was, that's just the way it was, he was born, he was born a boy and Crystal was born a girl, and yes, fan members like their abuelo did prefer Anthony just because, he's the nieto, not the nieta, yeah, that's something that I gotta explore more, definitely, what the gloves mean to Anthony. On to the final question, which comes from 3 writers. They basically asked the same question. Andrew Cervantes, who wrote the play Lola, Sophie Goldstein, who wrote Rosa, and Sylvia Chavez, who wrote La Liga Nuestra. And the question is, what prompted the idea to use knuckles and boxing as vehicles for a family discussion? Where did the spark for your story come from? What was the inspiration? What inspired you to write this piece? All right, so I was taking a playwriting course. It was actually a series. It was my last year at UC Riverside, 3 quarters, beginning playwriting, intermediate playwriting, and advanced playwriting. In beginning playwriting, we studied the play by August Wilson, the piano lesson, where you have two siblings fighting over a family heirloom, which is a piano. The brother wants to sell it so he can buy some land and make money out of that land and live there, where the sister wants to keep it because she sees the value that it has. It's priceless. So we were studying that play, and as an assignment, our professor K9J assigned us to write a scene where you have two characters fight over a family heirloom. And I don't know, I just came up with the idea of two siblings fighting over a pair of gloves. And I made the protagonist a female boxer. I felt like it gave depth. It gave a little bit of depth to the character, dimension to the character. Also, I could see it tie in to her character being oppressed because she's a female. And then I came up with the character Anthony, who's in his way, in his ways, ignorant, and not perfect, definitely. And yeah, it just one thing led to another, and I turned in my assignment. My professor loved it. I believe it was about 4 or 5 pages back then. As of late, I'm up to like 7.5 pages. But yeah, that's basically what inspired it. I mean, it was really just an assignment and a happy accident. Emphasis on happy, because I do plan to explore this, turn this into a full-length piece. All right, that's it from me today. Thank you.